Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, I Am Mortal. Now, I don't know. It's been on my list for a while. It was made in 2021, which was only last year. Set 200 years in the future, a small band of rebels face off against the status quo, where humans have achieved immortality through genetic engineering. Okay? Futuristic movie. We got Abraham Lewis, Eloise Smyth. Gunn as a face I recognize, but other than that, I don't know anybody in this movie. Not sure how it ended up on my my wish list, but it's here, and it's a 3.2 on IMDb with 480 people rating it so far. It's only an hour and 23 minutes long, so I don't know. Very, very, very low expectations, but I've been interested. It's been on my list. It's time to see what it's all about. So anyway, let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, I'll let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of I Am Mortal. No check-in, hour and 23 minutes or whatever it was. Although I probably could have to help this out, but I'll start this way. If they make a sequel, which I hope they do, I am going to watch it. I'm going to look, maybe they did, maybe it's in development, I don't know. 3.2? Way off, in my opinion. Now, I went in with very, very low expectations, and I came out very, very excited, you know, it exceeded my expectations. I think it's a very, you know, it's a fun kind of film, interesting, reminds me of the Shailene Woodley movies, you know, that kind of stuff. It has that feel to it, and it's a very thought-provoking plot line, right? Now, I get it, and I can see how people will be turned off, because religion is involved. It's not a faith-based movie, at least I don't think, but it is a movie that involves the thought of religion, right? So, essentially, there is this new world that they live in, or this world, so it's, what is it, 210 years from now, I think, is when it is, right? And plagues and, you know, everything has caused the world to decay, of course, but they are still alive. Because, and there's a whole mythology behind all of this, which was kind of interesting. And I actually found myself rewinding and re-listening, because I was missing things. Not that I wasn't paying attention, it was just going by. They crammed a lot in, right? So, you know, and it's not without its holes, and there's a lot of theories like that can't happen, that kind of thing. Erase that off from your mind. If you're going to watch this, just have fun with it for the concept. But the mythology is this, they call him the pilot, brought in this code that makes you immortal and causes you no harm. You know, so immediately, like, what happens if you fall from a building? Well, we don't get any of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like do bullets bounce off you? None of that is there. So it's just more conceptual than it is actual. But they all live in this community, and what they do is then, I think they call it confirmation. They freeze you in time. Essentially, when you're at your peak, around 25 years old, they freeze you so you don't grow any older, and that's it, and you live your life, right? Forever. And and there's medication you have to take and all these kinds of things and whatever. But there's a select few who say, hey, this isn't right. There's another person, Helios, who's kind of the leader of against it, you know, from back in the time. And, you know, that you should experience life for life the way it is, with the fear of death, the fear of consequences, you know, and all this, and how it can impact you. So, of course, Helios' theory is there's life after death, there's a God, there's a heaven, there's all that kind of stuff, whereas the pilot is saying, no, there's nothing, just live forever, right? So that's the theological debate. I mean, I think that happens in real world, but this is putting a plot on a movie where they can do that. So really, like I said, it's thought-provoking. Would you want to live forever if you had the opportunity? Or would you rather, you know, not know when your last day is and everything that goes along with it? So I just thought it was really cool. I liked it. Again, it's very... It was probably low budget because there's not a lot of different scenes. there's holes, there's things I don't have questions to, like they go out to set up these antennas. What was that for? And they had to wear masks, but now they can go outside and they can't. There's like all that kind of craziness. But I'm not letting me, I'm not letting that bother me. I liked it. Interesting. I even have more questions that I want to talk about, and they I don't know. There's got to be a sequel, you know. So I think it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, 200 years. It's just, I don't know if I have anything else to say. If you like these kind of thought-provoking, futuristic, you know, apocalyptic type movies, it's worth it. But again, keep all the faux pas out and all that kind of stuff. Don't be, if you really like to criticize every little detail. I mean, I shouldn't say that, every little detail, but if you get upset when there's huge plot holes or things that don't seem realistic kind of thing, you're not going to enjoy this. But if you can put that out of your mind, I think it's worth the watch. So there you go. Short movie, short review. Hopefully there's a sequel and we get to talk about it again. And if you didn't like it, I apologize if I forced you into it, but it's only an hour and 23 minutes. Alright, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.